Well, since the last video was about an overpowered main character, we thought to change the pace and do a romance video. Hence, Otaku Sensei gives you the top 10 anime where the popular girl falls in love with the unpopular guy. Let's have some variety in the content. And I'll not make this long, so just like, subscribe, and turn on the damn bell. And now, let's have some anime to watch on Valentine's. We first begin with My Girlfriend is Show Bitch. The hub of dirty jokes follows Haruka, a run-of-the-mill teenager who has been interested in the class representative who is attractive, good at sports, and an all-around model student. In other words, out of his league. However, that doesn't faze our boy as the horny was at its peak. He confesses his feelings and, to his shock, Kosaka agreed to be his girlfriend. And to his luck, his new girlfriend is a nymphomaniac. Even though she is inexperienced and never been in a relationship, she vows to please him in every way she can, such as learning multiple sex positions or his fetishes, making her the best girlfriend a guy could ask for. But ungrateful Shinozaki, aka the main character, tries to assure the white-haired angel that her studies into such subjects aren't necessary.
会長、このプリントは君は私の右腕なんだから右側に立て
Moving on to number 9, we have Seitokai Yakuen Domo. Like My Girlfriend is Show Bitch, Seitokai Yakuen Domo is all about sex jokes. The story follows a guy on his first day of high school at the formerly all-girls private academy. He gets called out for his untidy uniform by the student council president. There, she offers him the position of vice president of the council since they need a male point of view. Soon he realizes that other student council members are more than a little strange. Surrounded by these colorful characters, the new vice president must now work through a non-stop assault of sexual humor and insanity. It's a comedy show revolving exclusively around sex jokes. There are not many ecchi scenes like My Girlfriend is a Show Bitch. Nonetheless, if you dislike sex jokes, this is not the show for you.
真壁ならいいんだ。イケメンはいいよな。
顔なんて関係ないわ。話しなさい。
自分はお姫様気取りで高みの見物か。
Next on the list, we have Masamune-kun Revenge. Now, to be fair, Masamune Makabe is kind of popular, and he's a handsome dude. No homo, of course. However, his problems came way back from the time he was a little chubby boy. He was rejected by a rich, beautiful girl who gave him the nickname Piggy for being overweight. Devastated, Masamune put great effort into working out to improve his appearance to the point that he has a gym built in his house. Now a handsome yet narcissistic high school student, Masamune is determined to exact revenge. He will have the thigh-highs wearing bae fall madly in love with him and ultimately reject her the next time they meet. Guess what goes around comes around, or in the immortal words of the Joker, you get what you deserve. In 7th place, we have Girls Beyond the Wasteland. The main character of the story is a high school student named Buntaro. No need to mention it, it's a weird name. Buntaro has a writing talent but no real direction in life or any plans for the future. His classmate, a hot black-haired bae, notices his talent and decides to help him find a way to use it properly by enlisting him in her Bishoujo game development group. For people who are new to anime or don't know what Bishoujo is, Bishoujo means pretty girl, and the Bishoujo games are usually hentai games that are like a virtual interactive storybook. When our boy Bunta is cornered in the men's bathroom at school by the black-haired bae, he gets taken by surprise when she asks him out on a date, and gets even more surprised and eventually frustrated when he finds out that it's not a date, but a job interview. This show works for people who want something similar to Seikano How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. Granted, it's not as good, but it has its moments, so don't expect much going in.
终于结束了，死得这样轰轰烈烈，可这一点都不像我呢。
Now, if you are a regular at the channel, you must have noticed that we appreciate Chinese adaptations over here. And in this entree, we have a personal favorite, Aishin Kwao King, or in simpler English, Cupid's Chocolates. The main character is a normal high school student who is extremely scared of getting into trouble. However, suddenly he becomes the harem king of his school after a bunch of beautiful girls confess to him. It turns out it wasn't because of his somewhat idiotic behavior. but because they ate cursed chocolate, and now he needs to fulfill their wishes to lift the spell and get back to his uneventful life. This is the perfect show if you're looking for something fast-paced and brainless to enjoy. It's highly advised after finishing a dark or serious show. All in all, it depends on the mood. For high school students like Kamita, university entrance exams and the future are common concerns. It is also during this time in life that a mysterious emotion called the horny vexes people of all ages and weighs upon one's mind. At this point in his teenage years, our main man finds 3 girls he could see himself having a future with. A cheerful girl who teases him without mercy, but has a softer side, a competitive gamer who has difficulty communicating with others, and of course, the beloved trope, his childhood friend. The show's 12 episodes are evenly divided into 3 separate arcs, all involving a different female lead, and with a convenient time reset after each arc ends. So if you are looking for a show about the weird time of being a teenager who happens to be introverted and is in love, then this show is for you. P.S. If you happen to pick up the show and decide to drop it, can you wait for episode 4 to do so? As there's a very nicely done, cute kiss scene that occurs underwater, and quite frankly, no man or woman should miss that.
よしよし、いい感じ。で、最後はこう、技術の世界へようこそ。
Nearing the top 3, we have Magical Senpai. An unmotivated freshman searches for a club that requires minimal participation to suit his needs. He then comes across the Magic Club room, and inside is a busty upperclassman practicing her magic tricks. Suffering from stage fright that causes her to slip up in her acts, she tends to end up in the most embarrassing situations. Situations that can be classified as a, help me step bro moment. Despite having little interest in a club run by an incapable magician, the freshman finds himself involved as a new member, experiencing all sorts of awkward moments with his eccentric new mentor. The show is a collection of short stories like skits, all gathered in short 12-minute episodes. By the way, the opening is such a joyful ride and the ending is nice. Totally unrelated info, but if you go over to the MAL site and check the title, it says Magical Simp.
危ない。ひとまずこれで大丈夫。
天野くん。
Gamers is up. The story follows Keita, a typical high school gamer living out an average student's life. He meets with the proclaimed school's idol that discovers he's a gamer, and this newfound knowledge incites a passionate desire within her to recruit him into the game club. Tendo's, aka the school idol's interest in Keita, begins shaking up what was once an uneventful life into a spontaneous, awkward, and a little bit chaotic one.
反対側からね。
なんだこの状況。元はといえば今朝。
In second place is an anime that your sensei likes, 3D Kanojo. For Hikari, life within the two-dimensional realm is much simpler. He never played Dark Souls. Socially inept and awkward, like your typical weeb, he relentlessly gets ridiculed and ostracized by his normie classmates. After being forced to clean the pool as punishment for arriving late, Tsutsui meets Iroha Igarashi, but he attempts to steer clear of her as her fame she got from a bad rep precedes her. Unlike previously mentioned shows, the character development in this show is apparent as a noob trying to get into Genshin Impact. Yes, I'm talking from personal experience.
私はジョールの親友のサンちゃんが好きなの。
Deja vu.
And on the top, another personal favorite, Ore wo Suki nano wa ome dake ka yo, or Oresuki, are you the only one who loves me? Which is ironic since the show is a harem about a completely average second-year high school student who has 2 dates over the weekend. #lol. However, sadly for the guy, reality is often disappointing, as both girls proclaim their love for his best friend, Sun-chan. Accepting each of their requests for advice and guidance, he is now responsible for helping the 2 girls win the heart of the same guy. However, under his cheery facade, he makes the best of this unexpected turn of events with a new plan. Get Sun-chan to fall for one girl and take the other one as his prize, which is the most manly thing you can do. To hell with stepping down when you can stab in the back. And with that shit joke, the video comes to an end. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Even if your list didn't get bigger, we hope that you had a good time with a laugh or two. If you did, then like, comment, and share. And if you didn't, then hit the dislike button twice because one time won't do it. Don't forget to subscribe, and that's about it. See you guys in the next one.
On